Alright, welcome back to the channel. My apologies, it's been like 2 weeks since I had the last videos for this up. It got very busy here very quickly. I had a bunch of buses to get ready for a local school district. They had the new some new units come in, had to be lettered up and ready for inspection. So I got those taken care of, and then some more came in and got those taken care of, and then some more came in and got those taken care of. And yesterday more came in, so I got to go get those taken care of. Anyway, getting all those buses done keeps me out of the shop quite a bit. So I haven't had time to edit anything, well, much of anything. But I wanted to get this stuff up this week, so here we go. Just laying the fluorescent here on these last two sides. This is all the stuff that in the other video that was uploaded with this one that I took apart. I had all that, so I figured I'd just make it in a separate video. So if you didn't watch that, there is a video of me taking all this stuff apart in the computer, grouping it, and then getting it ready for output. So that's a kind of a nerd thing. People that do this stuff may watch it and learn a little bit easier way to do something. I don't know. They may watch it and tell me I'm doing something wrong that would help benefit me. So I figured I'd put it out there. Anyway. Moving on to this stuff, these are the only things left to do on this car, and I think, yeah, this was the last of the overlays. There was quite a bit of orange and yellow on these cars, but in the end, it was worth it, I think. Redoing my own logo, because I screwed it up here. I forgot to knock out the knife in the middle for that, so I was struggling. It was right before vacation, so I was already checked out. But the prints came out great for what with all the fluorescent. I mean, there was a lot of work into this car. And then you'll see later in the video what this car mirrors or is kind of influenced by, if that makes sense. So, hope you enjoy. Got that left side done, big side first. Take the trash out again. Yeah, big side first, just because it's the more difficult one, so knock it out, get it out of there. But it's done, and it looks really good. It's about ready to fall off there, so I should probably take it down, and I'll get into this design maybe while I'm doing the right side. I'll go over why this car looks the way it does. Those who know. But if you don't know, I'll explain it to you. So let me get this cleaned up, get that off the wall, and I will get set up to do the other side, and we'll get into it. Alright, we're all set up for this side. So I'll get into this car. So back in 2010, I think it was, end of 2010, early 2011, I used to do a friend of mine's cars. Dave Phillips was the owner of the 1H. I still got to put the H in the letters on there, but he was the owner of it then. And I went full-time with this career right around that time. I'd been doing Dave's cars for a couple years, probably 3 years maybe, but it was always part-time stuff, and I didn't really have the business established yet. And so I had a handful of clients, and then I did this car for Timmy and Dave and Jim Hyatt, who owns Landscape Innovators. And my workload went from maybe a dozen cars a year to over probably 30, 40 cars a year. Dave really put a lot of trust in me to do his cars. He was a very particular man. I say very, he has since passed, unfortunately. some years now. But I spent a lot of time with Dave. He taught me a lot. I always say that aside from my father, he's the one man that taught me just about as much. So this car means a lot to me, this one. And I honestly never thought I would be doing it again. Once Dave passed, Timmy stopped racing, and I've saved the file all these years. I think I have every car that I ever did for Dave still saved. And Jim came to me a couple weeks ago and said they were going to do this, and I said, I'll make it happen. I didn't have a spot for him, but I found one. So there's a different driver now, Tyler Johnson. But Jim wanted the car to look like the one we did in 2010, but and I still had the file exactly the way it was. But I wanted to update it. I wanted to make it a little bit more 2024. Believe it or not, I was pretty green in 2010. I still really didn't know exactly what I was doing yet. I had only started doing lettering part-time in 2000, we'll say 2006, 2007. I bought my first equipment in 2006, but I really didn't start doing a lot till 2007. I was still working full-time, family business. So when the original car of this came around, I was still pretty green, still learning the ropes, and I didn't really have any experience still. I mean, I was doing stuff, but I wasn't technically wrapping cars yet. I was doing some cut stuff and still trying to figure out the process. And it actually took me a while to get Dave to agree to let me wrap the car. A lot of the stuff we were doing was just some cut lettering, all pieces. I also only had a small 30-inch printer back then, so it wasn't easy to wrap a car. I had to do it in panels, five panels. Oh, the places I've been. So I'll throw some pictures up here of the old 1H, maybe some other ones, and even on my my business page on Facebook for the business has the header is the one of the last cars I think we did for Syracuse. It was a beautiful car. I'll throw some pictures up of that too. I have them somewhere. So yeah, this has been a fun project. Brought up a lot of memories from back then, and yeah, I still miss my buddy Dave. Think about him all the time. I miss Timmy too. Timmy, I haven't seen you in like a year. Stop by the shop. So just about done with this car. Finish these up. I gotta do those window posts, which are always fun, and then a couple small pieces, the back number plate, and I think that's it. And then I gotta make up the letters for the numbers, the overlay, I'm just going to do in black. And get out of here. It's already 8 o'clock. I got somebody coming in the morning for quick truck decals, and then I got to get on that other body, which I may stay late tonight and template that out quick, so I'm not rushing around in the morning to get it going. I gotta say, I forgot how much of a pleasure it is to work on these Higfat cars. He's even got the good aluminum. Doesn't break at the bend. It's a little bit better quality. And they're very, very sturdy. Got good bends in them. What am I waiting for here? Oh, I gotta clean that. So Jerry, you too, if you're watching, you do excellent work, sir. Woo. I gotta get another rag for these. Push down in there. I don't know what I did with my rag. I think it was on the table and got wrapped up in some trash and never see it again. It was a good rag. Grab one out of my car detailing bucket. Tuck this edge. And that door is done. Walk it over. Oh, let's put it right next to this one. See what these. Yeah, pretty cool. 1J, 1H. All right, I'm gonna finish this stuff up, and then maybe just do a quick walk around. I gotta restack that stuff, so I'll take a look at it then. All right, that's gonna do it for this one. I just finished up the rear piece and the window posts and just putting the HJ on the numbers. So that's good to go. Everything's stacked up, and I think they're coming to get it tomorrow. Time to get started on that. It's almost 9:30, but I think I'll throw that on the table, take some measurements quick just to verify, so I can hit the ground running in the morning after I do a truck. Quick truck, just some bed decals and wrap the Ford emblem on the front of it. So, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Consider subscribing and leave me a comment if you have a question or anything. See you on the next one.